How's it going, everybody? We are here in my wife and my camper. I kind of missed a little bit of winterization when it came to the shower head down here in the Carolinas. Before I leave campground, I'll just open up all my drains, my low point drains, my fresh water tank if I was dry camping, my hot water heater, all that stuff. Open up before I leave, and I open up all my faucets. So for example, I leave them like that. You're driving down the road, bounces, it can, hopefully will release the vacuum from the faucets and should allow, most water to come out. But apparently I forgot one time to open right down here, apparently so, which then caused, there's a split crack all the way in this handle right along here. Okay, so we got to replace the shower head. It did not ruin anything internal to actual shower itself, but I know for sure it's leaking from the shower head, so we are going to replace the shower head. First thing we're gonna do, take this little thing off. I don't know if my new kit comes with that, we'll see. And then should be able to feed itself all the way out. I will probably keep the hose from this just because I'm a hoarder. And now we'll take a look at the new shower head. Get these RV shower heads anywhere, but of course I leaned on the good old Amazon. That guy right there. It seems to be a, halfway decent shower head. Nice little handle, nice little turn on. Found the instructions on something, and I just literally happened to catch my eye. Shower head has a flow restrictor in it. It just goes right in the end there. And so knowing that, I'm going to keep it in there, but I might not necessarily be against popping it in and out if we're at full hookups or not. That's a pretty easy thing to do, and might be worth it depending on the flow. There you go, yeah, so you can pull that out with a pair of needle nose. So one thing I noticed is that this shower head comes with a new mount that is adjustable. So it's kind of, it's cheapy plastic adjustable, but these little teeth in there, right there, that allows to adjust. And actually, it does allow it to go at a much nicer angle. Stock angle would be just like that. That's as far as it goes. So you can see it's really going to want to spray this direction. I don't know, it could be okay. But this would at least allow you to go at the non-stock angle a little more downwards, making a little less against the wall. So I'm probably actually going to change that out. I didn't think I was going to, but it does look like it'll be a benefit. I took out these two little screws from in here. This is stuck on with some sort of, not a sealant, but a little bit of a gasket. So if you need to, maybe get a little heat gun and apply it. Mine seems to be coming off with just a gentle amount of force. So the new kit comes with this little mount that's already on this backer here, and this ends up just kind of sliding into place like this, and snaps down and in. This looks to be like a sealant of some sort, so I actually am going to remove the old one and then poke my screws through that thing and then start to screw it in and use this as the seal. It does look a little strange just because it is a larger sealing area, but maybe I'll trim around it with a X-Acto knife or something like that along the edges and make it fit the actual shower mount. Poked my holes through, lined up, got up there, kind of lined them up. I'll peel this off, and I'm going to start with this mount and start with the full mount, and I'll trim around it if I really see necessary. I know it's not going to look quite as, pretty or stock as, it was, but I think it's going to function fine, so that's kind of what counts. So this thing is pretty damn sticky. So anyway, we will make sure these get lined up. Let's see here. Once that's installed, you can snap this piece on. There you go. Shower head came with a nice, on the hose, a little protective plastic sleeve that you pull off. And then it also has a little protective plastic that you got to thread out because it's keeping the O-ring in place for you. So that's nice because then you don't lose the O-ring before you even knew you had it. So I put the head in. Well, I did just drop the O-ring. And then I'm going to run this through here. And yes, the kit does come with a new wall mount right there as well, this. But I see no reason to change that. Thread this back on. And you really probably can only go hand tight because these are like plastic on plastic fittings. And you do have a pretty good rubber seal there. Yeah, that's the RV shower head change right there. Really pretty simple. I mean, I wouldn't go paying anybody for that for sure. Just a couple of hand tight fittings, you know, at the shower head and at the valves itself. And then, you know, if you want to change the mount, you can and do it that way. But yeah, this right here is going to be a little... It's not quite as pretty, but it's going to work. And I don't have a $150,000 camper, so I'm not that concerned. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching.